This is a genuine real-time transmuting emotions. We are living in very interesting times. We've just had the eclipse. We've also got solar showers going on. There's so much being awakened within us, and we're going to be feeling amazing highs and really deep lows. This is kind of what's going on. I just want to check I've got the camera there, yeah. Yeah, this is what's going to be going on, basically, so that we can really purge and clear the collective as well as our personal. Now, I was going to make a video about conscious friendships and how we deal with not projecting our pain onto our friends in order to feel better. So when I talk about here a little yoga practice for transmuting anger and rage consciously and safely, this is also any time that you find you are triggered by an emotion that you want to go to someone to feel better about. You know, we have to be very aware of the fact that what we don't own, we project. So this is why I work with the sphere of compassion and why I start this with the sphere of compassion. Now, I did this practice this morning. I'm going to do it again. The transformation was phenomenal. And it literally only took a few minutes, but I had to own I was really fucked off, pissed off, angry, rageful, like something really triggered that in me. And for those of us who are on a path of enlightenment and consciousness, we do not like to feel like this. Oh my goodness, we must be off centre, we must course correct, we must find our right vibration, otherwise we're going to create chaos. And, you know, if you don't own what you're projecting out, you're right, you will start to disturb it. But this is the beauty of a sphere of compassion. A sphere of compassion allows you to transmute what is being shed, okay? So rather than energizing it and looking to attract it, through releasing it from your body, once you've activated a sphere, you basically allow it to move out of you, and the sphere itself actually transmutes the frequencies of anger into compassion. So we're going to call in passionate compassion today. And for those of you who don't know my style, I'm Rosie Glow, or otherwise known as Rosanna. And this is called multi-dimensional yoga. So for me, having spent 20 years teaching yoga, being a senior yoga teacher, this has come about through my work with Birthlight and teaching women's yoga, fertility, pregnancy, birth, postnatal and babies. Also Manusara teacher training, work with both Forbes that I've done in terms of yoga therapeutics and yoga therapy. And also my work as a Reiki master, as an intuitive, as an empath, as a coach. All of it has come together to help us to understand that at the moment, the key thing for us human beings as we evolve and we grow conscious is to be aware of our vibration, to be responsible and accountable with our vibration, because what we vibrate, we attract. So what we're feeling inside is reverberating out, and it's reverberating down, and it's reverberating up. So you want to be very, very aware of the fact that when you're not feeling great, you need to take responsibility for it. Now, when this involves another person and the other person has triggered rage in you, bless them, okay? This practice is actually to bring greater love, greater harmony to everybody. So it's about win-win-win scenarios. It's not just about you feeling better, screw everyone else. This is about you doing something conscious for the highest good of all, of everybody. So remember, on our path to unity consciousness and all being one, those beings that trigger the fuck out of you, you were there once. You were them. You were that consciousness. And the reason that that part of you, or that person is a part of you, is actually affecting you the way that they are, is because you're not claiming and owning and loving that part of you. So I'm reminding again about lovely Tara Love Penny's I Love You Me book. Also the Ho'oponopono. These are practices that I work with in coaching. I'm going to show you a couple of kriyas now that really help. And I find shaking Taylor Swift style, Kali Kriya, going upside down, doing handstands, making loads of noise, and then just discharging it and doing the Ho'oponopono is really, really helpful for working with it. So I'm going to show you how I do it, okay? So first of all, okay, just been triggered. Oh, I'm annoyed. Ah, got to make some sounds, got to shake it out. I am so pissed off. And you just have to listen to your body. You just have to do whatever your body wants to do. So just discharge, discharge, discharge. Ha, ha, ha. Okay, I feel good enough now to do the sphere, right? So, bringing the hands together, breathing in, stretching up, breathing out, moving down, inhale up, exhale down, one more time. So you're connecting up to your earth chakra and to your soul chakra. You're bringing as much of your soul light in as possible. Then inhale, pull that soul light down, exhale to the earth. So you want to charge up your body so that you can discharge any toxicity in your earth chakra. And I'm these days seeing the earth chakra becomes a bit of a septic tank if we don't clear it out. So our yoga practice really clears it out. So I've done 3 on each side. In order to activate the sphere of compassion, let's remember our I am presence. So if you just bring your hands to your heart, you can press in Anjali, or you can just bring your hands to your heart. Take a few deep breaths into your heart and just open up to being compassionate towards yourself and towards those involved in this scenario. Remember that you want a win-win-win. You want a breakthrough, you want a release, you want a consciousness shift that's going to support healing for everybody involved. In the end, your boundary is that you are not going to take on other people's rejections. So, just repeating after me. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am unity consciousness. I am source consciousness. I am the source of my creations. I am the creator of my reality. I am a multidimensional being of love and light. I am sovereign. I am creator. I am free. I am that I am. Great. And just invite divine grace to flow through you. So you just say to yourself, I am divine grace, I am divine grace, I am divine grace. And feel the soft pink flame of divine grace flow through your body. And what it does, it just fills you up. So now everything that doesn't resonate with grace is going to start to be purged from your being. Okay, and we're going to work with that. So we want to activate our sphere of compassion so it gets purged into a safe space. So please repeat after me. Activate, activate, activate my sphere of compassion. Purify, purify, purify my sphere of compassion. Activate, activate, activate my earth chakra. Purify, purify, purify my earth chakra. Activate, activate, activate my soul chakra. Purify, purify, purify my soul chakra. I am that, I am, and continue until completion. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bringing the hands to the heart. Beautiful work. Okay. And then we're ready. Okay, so if you're really, really feeling grateful, to start by moving really, really quickly and getting that energy moving. And you know, if you feel like you've got to make noise, just again. Or feels quite good actually. Okay, so I'm definitely buzzing. Now I'm going to work with this Kali Kriya. So this is a short form. This is just the breathing where the sun's coming out now. So put on your chopping block what you need to chop, who you need to chop. So you're just charging the energy. If it's a person that has really triggered anger and rage in you, put them on there. You're not going to hack them to pieces. You're going to hack the energy between you to pieces. If it's the fact that you didn't get a job promotion, if it's the fact that you didn't get a job, if it's the fact that you just lost a load of money or something's come up that's complicated, put it there, okay? We're going to do 6 rounds of this. Inhale up, inhale wide, inhale up, and then exhale. You stick your tongue out, look up. So this is all short form, in the moment stuff, okay? 6 rounds. Here it is. Here's the situation I'm sorted out. You're fed up of carrying this emotion around with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being the person that has triggered this in me. It's still there. I own it. I love myself through it. I'm not going to abandon myself, but I'm going to transmute it. That's what this is about, okay? When you're ready. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now if you need us to do more, ha! 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 One side, then the other. Ha! 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 Slaying the dragon, okay? And again. Ha! 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 One more on the other side. Ha! 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 If you need to do more, you just do more. Now let's just do one more on the other side, okay? Ha! 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 Last one. Ha! 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 Right, lion's breath. Tigers, fingers. When you do your lion's breath, you stick your tongue out, look up, and you just go. Okay? Let's try 6 of these again, see how you feel. So you're clearing your throat chakra, you're clearing your heart. 1, 2, 3. Again. And just breathe. So we can start to circle the hips now. And as you circle the hips, just being aware that you are awakening your connection to your earth chakra, purifying all that's in your earth chakra, allowing that divine grace to flow through you, allowing all of these feelings just to be released from your being. And it's that saying, I've got you, I'm here, I'm not abandoning you, it's okay, just feel into this, allow it. You're in a safe space, you can let it all go. Beautiful. So in order to gain some fresh perspective, from my point of view, I need to do handstands, okay? So whether you do them in the middle of the room or you do them against the wall, I'll show you a couple of versions. I always start from all fours. So again, you just spread your fingers, take your middle finger, line up with the outside of your shoulder, soften between your shoulder blades, don't be too near the wall. If it's your moon time, ladies, better to leave this out, okay? But you walk in and then just play with a little bit of a lift, okay? You're not going to be particularly aligned, so that's okay. You're just going for the upside down. You're just feeling into it, you're focusing, tapping the wall if you need to, finding that balance. If you want to really discharge the energy, do some scissors. So you go up and down, up, whoop, and down. This helps to see the world upside down as well, okay? So you get a fresh perspective. This is a healing and a blessing. What good can come of it? Woo! Good. So I'm pretty knackered at this point. Bend down, just let yourself stretch it out. Feel into what you need now. Slowly come up. Whew. If you wanted to do this more in the middle of the room, you could do handstands flipping back and forward. I might just have one go with that because actually it just takes your mind into another place as well. So you reach up and forward, inhale, back, little press up, back, forward, you probably can't see me, push back, and then walk in again. Okay, when you're feeling angry, just don't overdo it because you don't want to injure yourself, okay? Reach up, feel for what works for you, stretching it out a little bit. And if you needed more, I'm going to take this off now because we are getting a little bit warm. What we've been doing is working through the lower chakras to this point, so and also the throat, so just clearing out what needs to happen. Lots of moving, lots of shaking. You can also work with the arms and soften the heart. So if you connect your thumb and your index finger, breathing in and out, then inhale left, exhale right. You'll see it crescendo. You breathe into the top, hold your breath, pull up your pelvic floor and release. And do the same thing on the other side, and then we'll create the sphere and actually love up everything as well, okay? So here we go, deep breath in, bend your knees, keep your shoulders and elbows level, and go easy. This is not for pregnancy, okay? Go easy if you're new to this and you've got shoulder injuries as well. So breathe in and out, clearing the heart. Breathe in, tuck your under, hold your breath in, pull up your pelvic floor, and then release. Pull in your belly, pull up your pelvic floor as you do this practice. We're going to do the same thing onto the other side. So starting on the right, bending the knees. Breath. And release. Okay. So, giddy with prana, giddy with whatever's going on, taking your hands to your heart. So this is the bit that for those of you who know that you wobble and you need your friends, and often what happens is you end up just projecting and puking your toxic soup onto them, and they then have to take into their energy field. That's not cool. You really do need to take responsibility for your own energy. Know that the sphere helps you to release everything into a safe space. So now, if you can imagine that the sphere around you is made up of trillions of little spheres. Every part of the sphere, the walls of the sphere, are made of trillions of little spheres, all spinning on their own axis, and they transmute the energy of anger or whatever you're releasing into compassion. So we're going to create a replica sphere in front of our face, okay? So bring hands to your heart. Again, just repeat after me. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am all that is. I am the one self I am. I am that I am. I am choosing to co-create with grace and ease. I am choosing to embody my higher self for my divine design timeline. I am choosing to see through eyes of love and to love what I see. I am that I am. So create the sphere and now breathe into the sphere, the situation, the person or people involved. All of the projections of anger, blame, guilt, shame, whatever's going on for you that you don't want to own, that you would rather walk away from yourself than accept this is how you feel. And I am commanding on behalf of you and myself and anyone watching this a complete and irreversible release of this toxic soup, whatever it may be, from my cellular, molecular, atomic and subatomic memory, from the waves and particles of our quantum field and photon stream, from the physical, etheric, emotional, mental and astral bodies in all relevant dimensions and all space and time. And I command this process continues until completion. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let all of the puke come out. Let all of the putrid, rancid, rage, anger, hate, blame, shame, guilt, whatever's there, put it in that sphere. Let the sphere spin. You know, often we get angry with others for putting us in a position where we have to respond this way, that we have to respond with our unhappiness. We don't realise that subconsciously things are set up to create these situations for the deepest healing of everyone. So accountability isn't just about owning when we've gone wrong or when we've overstepped our capacity. It's about being able to learn from that, not to keep doing it. And you know, the other thing is we accept our own excuses, we accept other people's excuses. No excuses, okay? In the end, the word is the word. Your word is your word. Stand by your word. That is accountability. When you don't do that, you build karma. So let that sphere expand as much as it needs to. Allow everything that's in the sphere to keep pulling out any remnants of anything else. You can release your hands now. So we're releasing from every area of our being, everything that's in resonance with this rage, this anger, this sadness, whatever you're letting go of. And everything that's in there, before we allow the divine grace flame to flow through, we're just going to say our Ho'oponopono. So you're saying it to yourself, you're saying it to the people involved. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for this situation. I'm sorry for the way I've responded. I'm sorry for the fact that you've put me in this situation and it's created this anger. I'm so sorry for the fact that I want to blame, that I am angry, that I am rageful, that I want to blame you, that I want things to be different to how they are. I am willing to own how I feel. I am sorry that you feel it is acceptable to come to me like this. I am sorry that you feel it is acceptable to create this scenario for your own growth, because it is painful. There are other ways to learn. Please forgive me for my role that I played in this, because when I come out as being the bad guy or the bad woman, when I come out as having to own things that are uncomfortable for me to own, I then worry about how you feel about me and how you see me. But please forgive me for the role that I have to play in your life to serve your growth. And I forgive myself. Please forgive me, inner me, for putting myself through this again and again, expecting a different result. I love you. I love you, me. I love you, you, the other person involved, for you are a reflection of me. You are a part of me that I either don't own or do own. I was you once. I've been in this level of consciousness. I don't identify with it anymore, but I have not learnt to integrate it yet. So thank you for showing me that I need to integrate this part, that I need to be accountable to this part of me and give this part of me unconditional love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for creating this opportunity for healing, as unpleasant as it has been. Thank you for helping me see my own worth, my own light, my own joy. I want you to prosper. I want to prosper for the highest good of all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then open your palms. I am divine grace, I am divine grace, I am divine grace. Let it flow through you. Let it go down into your earth chakra, through your pelvic floor and through your feet. Feel your earth chakra start to spin, and if you need to do it with your hands. Just spin, 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 spin. And you'll feel your chakras spinning as well, so you can go all the way up, all the way down. You can keep your eyes closed, just spin it all. You're transmuting this on all levels. No more holding, no more holding. And then as your earth chakra really, really gets spun into joy, that grace spreads across the planet, all the way around the planet, into the heart of Gaia, into her core, her womb. You pull it all the way up through your body. Pull it all the way up and out through the crown of your head. And then from your heart, send it into the sphere in front of you. And just see that soft pink light loving up like a little tornado, goes through into the chakra, into the sphere. The chakra is a chakra. And it spins all the density in there into divine grace, into pure magic, pure potential, pure Shakti, pure prana Shakti. See this situation creating a win-win-win for all. Everybody sees their part in it, owns their part in it, and pulls all the stops out to make something wonderful come out of it. A healing. Even if the others won't participate, it doesn't matter. You're doing it for them and for you. And for the highest good of all, for the vibration of this planet. Great. So now beautiful spinning vortex of soft pink divine grace. So we're going to create a golden bridge from your heart into that sphere. Let that sphere expand around you. Breathe it all in. Breathe it all in until your core line is glowing, the outline of your physical body is glowing, the outline of your sphere of compassion is glowing, and the outline of your light body is glowing. So you're glowing divine grace. I am embodying divine grace. I am embodying divine grace. I am embodying divine grace. Beautiful. Okay, so to anchor this, anchor, lock and seal, recalibrate, align, balance and harmonize. For graceful and gentle integration, expression and manifestation in all dimensions of my being and all directions of space and time, and continue until completion. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So breathe yourself back, breathe yourself back, breathe yourself back. And there you have it. I actually feel really good. It only took 25 minutes. I feel really good and transmuted, like that energy has really left. And this is what happened earlier. So look, this is the story. If you do find that your friends are your therapists and basically you go and you dump on them and then you feel much better, and this can happen with family members as well, it's not cool to play that role in people's lives, okay? It's not cool either to be the giver of that kind of toxicity or to keep taking it and receiving it. Today's prayer, which is on Instagram, is all about not like saving face, like not buttoning things down to save face, but actually to own how you feel. So conscious friendships mean, okay, babe, I can see you're really stressed out about something you want to talk about. Can we just create a safe container for this? And actually, I'm not in a capacity to listen right now. Yes, I am really live right now. Yeah, I haven't got the capacity to listen to this right now. I haven't got the capacity to hold space for you, but I'll let you know when I can. Otherwise, if you have got capacity, it's like, right, sweetheart, tell me what's going on, but there's a sphere of compassion between us both. You're putting everything that you feel into that sphere. I'm just witnessing it, and you have a sphere around you. This is the kind of thing that I teach on my coaching programs, okay? This is the kind of thing that I talk about through my Talking Head videos. It's the kind of thing that I talk about through my online coaching programs and membership programs, Co-Creation Success. Good, I'm glad. I will be right with you in a second. I'm just going to finish this video. That's really good. I'm really pleased to hear that. So yeah, basically, you know, if you are wanting to work not just in the etheric but in the physical as well, this is the bridge that I provide. I don't just do energy work and I don't just do yoga, as in physical yoga. I bring the two together because it's one thing to clear your energy body, it's another thing to also clear your cellular memory, and you really do need to do that to have the kind of results that are long-standing and sustainable. So if you like what I've just created for you, please join the Rosy Glow community. Please subscribe to my YouTube page. This is really where I want to be putting everything rather than going to Facebook and Insta. I want to be here. I really want to be here to serve you. Whatever you need, I'm here to help create videos around it. Instagram Rosy Glow, Facebook Rosy Glow. My website is rosyglow.com, ROZYGLOW.com. And if you sign up to the mailing list, you get a free prosperity challenge that just helps you to bust through the challenges you have either in love, money, health. Like, it's all there for you. It's all there for you. There's no excuse, right? You do not need to stay in victim consciousness. I love up the inner victim in me all the time. But I have a very short fuse for victim consciousness because this planet is really suffering because we don't believe we have power. And we have way more power than we realise. But we need to take ownership for what we can do and let go of what we can't, okay? So when you activate your higher self, when you call in the wisest part of you, when you stop bullshitting yourself as to why you should stay in a state that isn't optimal for you, the support is there. I'm part of that. Hi, hope you're well. Love you lots, wishing you a grace-filled day. And again, just remember that when you own how you feel, you do a lot less projecting, all right? Take care. Bye now.